This work of fiction contains strong language and is not meant for children. Discretion is advised. Previously on Super Cringe Roleplay.
Can you still talk to the dead?
I feel like I do that every day, Mr. Nocturnal.
Is it a vacuum or is it a bathroom?
A little bit of both. Come again?
I never came the first time.
Roll again.
Your turn, Dr. Demento.
Destiny.
Dr. Demento.
I'll take that too. I like that.
Dr. Demento.
I like that.
That's not his stripper name. Villager. Show yourself. We mean you no harm.
We have you surrounded.
I'm gonna make your life a living hell if you don't stop now.
Already do.
Poison arrows will hurt creatures.
No.
Usually.
No. Lower.
Yeah, 10 more.
Poison arrow hurt. Do owie, owie, ow.
And now, back to our story.
Hello and welcome back to Super Cringe Roleplay. I am the Game Master, Aaron Hannington, and I'm joined here with Cam and Chris.
Hey, adventurers.
Greetings from the shadows.
Is that it? And Nat and Clint.
Hello, my learned friends.
Howdy ho, neighbor.
Only millennials are going to get that joke. And Xers.
Our target audience.
There you go.
You'd be surprised.
It came back out.
Nailed it.
You know, somebody might be watching it.
We have some new patrons.
Yeah. Huzzah.
Jazz
hands.
hands.
So I was reading over the names before we started. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it.
Hey, I don't think we're doing the 15-minute rule anymore anyway.
We don't have to.
YouTube's been pretty lax on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Is that our first
Go ahead.
subscriber or patron? Fuck it, is his name?
No. His name is Bob O'Fuck. Thank you so much.
Close.
Bob O'Fuck.
Thank you, Bob O'Fuck.
Bob O'Fuck. We really appreciate it.
Guessing that's a PH.
Yeah, it's PH.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty hot and tempting.
Hey.
Bob O'Fuck. Thank you so much to Mike M.
Hey.
Thank you, Mikey.
Thank you, Mike.
We appreciate it. Frostclaw the Demon Trapper. Thank you so much.
That's a fun name.
And Mushu837. We appreciate all the Patreon support. Thank you so much.
Mushu Pork.
Arigato, Bushu.
We had some non-sponsored beverages.
You keep looking at me,
I have to.
They're all mine.
but we don't know what's in Aaron's mug.
Oh, someone was definitely in your corner this last couple weeks.
Yes.
So Pirate Goth. Thank you so much for the 3 non-sponsored
Pirate.
beverages. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Pirate.
it.
We love you.
We also had...
It's a magic trick. Actually, I think the camera's on him, so they can't even see you.
No, they can't see you, Aaron. But
Fingers are never, never land.
that's,
Good job.
we had 10 non-sponsored beverages from some anonymous brewmaster.
Ooh.
Nice.
So thank you for caring so much to donate, and we don't even give a shit that we say who you are. So
Oh, that's a boss move right there.
Yeah.
Straight up baller.
that's balling. All right, and this one was probably for Nocturnal specifically. CJ313 is donating 3 non-sponsored beverages every month.
Oh.
Didn't even know that was a thing until I saw that. So thank you so much.
Aw.
CJ313, we appreciate
Better
it.
keep up with them.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We still got to get that mini keg. So
We're going to need at least a dozen more every single one.
And we had some YouTube supers during the last premiere.
Yay.
So, Tube Steak, thank you so much for the $25. We
Our boy
appreciate it.
Tube.
Hell yeah.
Lord Vampire with the $10. Thank you so
He's
much.
been good to us. Thank you, Lord.
A new name on the list, Jumpiest Venus 34.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you so much for the
Nice.
$19.99. We
Hey.
appreciate it. Hog Cranka
Cranking them hogs.
with $25. Thank you so much. Robert O with $4.99. Thank you so much. Sky Art with $2.99. Thank you
Aw,
so much.
Thank you, Sky. They've been
And
with us for a while.
yeah, it's been a while, but thank you so much. We're not trying to coerce you into doing it more often, but we appreciate it when it happens. Thank you so
more
much.
often.
And Zero Skeered with the $9.99. Thank you so
Ah,
much.
Zero.
Nice.
I think I got it right this time.
He's a patron. I love him.
I love that most of the names are like Dragon something, Sky Art, that one clever name, and it was like Rob O. It's like,
Well, there was a last name on there, but I didn't want to dox him.
oh,
so,
right. Yeah, don't dox
Yeah,
anybody.
didn't want to dox Robbo. So.
Good call.
Funny. That's funny. Thank you guys.
It's the next
All right,
Steve.
take it away, Aaron.
All righty. So our team last left off. They came out of the hidden caverns of the werewolves to meet up with a new member. When Dr. D came into this, they made their way to the burnt out village of Oaken Cross, where they came across some of the Boarman's not so nice people, and they battled them out. And after the battle, they were getting ready to take their next steps.
Oh, did we win?
Well, yes, you did win.
Just checking.
So, gentlemen, you're done with combat. All the enemies are dead. What would you like to do?
Do we want to retcon the fact that I buried them all before you cut all their heads off, or are we going to say that happened?
I mean,
Because I know
grave
you're
digging,
collecting some.
grave
so
digging is fun too.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's a good pastime.
Yeah. Only takes me a Minecraft second.
So, all the houses are rubble, correct?
Yes.
I'd like to search, see if we can find anything of value.
Okay. Go ahead.
I would like to assist.
Okay.
Do you want like an investigation?
Yes. Investigation with advantage.
Because
'Cause
I'm
you're
all
being
about the
assisted.
investigation. Some big number. 28.
Okay.
Ooh.
Thanks for the assist, Doc.
After you scrounge around for a while, you find nothing.
Wow.
Looks like it's already been scavenged through.
This place has been plundered.
Yes,
There's
it has.
nothing here.
This place sucks.
Man,
Well, we knew that the first time we came here, Mr. Jokester.
isn't this where you
That's true.
had the little affair with the bartender?
I don't know what the. I don't. I shut the
Insight.
fuck up.
Insight.
Go ahead.
Is this the same place?
I remember correctly.
I thought that was a
Oh,
different
no,
town.
it wasn't.
It's not.
No,
Ah,
no, it wasn't.
Tell us in the comments.
we had this conversation earlier.
We need a lore keeper, but yeah, because we suck at this.
I hope y'all aren't expecting anything too professional. This was an ambush, and someone betrayed us. I think it's Alora, the one who made our poisons. She betrayed us.
Why,
I don't know. She's the only other one that knew.
bitch?
I agree. But in the meantime, I have a hunch. Jokester, where'd we put the barrels? Where's the wagon? We parked it.
He's sitting just outside of the village.
Actually,
Well, we began combat from the cart, so it's not far.
Yeah, it was actually unclear as to when we left the cart, if I remember correctly.
Right.
I believe me flying out was the only movement that happened before people.
It's over yonder.
Doc, I have a hunch, but I'm gonna need you just in case.
Are you suggesting that we roll out the barrel?
Yes.
Can I inquire to whom this Alora person is?
She's a poison maker that we met in Fearhand. Paid her 10,000 gold for poison we're supposed to use on the Boarman's army. I think she betrayed us and told the Boarman. That's why they burned this village down.
It is true. We weren't quite sure of where her alliances laid.
She told us, but she might have been lying.
Precisely.
Let's check the poison. Doc, come with me.
I follow.
Head to the wagon.
All right. Guys, get over to the wagon.
I want to pop the lid off of one of them.
All right. So you,
I'm going to take my hand and sip a mouthful.
all right. Constitution
Let's do
save,
this.
please.
Mr. Nocturnal,
Wait. We can do this better. Producer, tell me how this sounds with the filter on.
You need some more.
Louder?
Get some more gurgling in there. There you go.
Is that better? Our new filters are kind of muffling out stuff. Con save?
Yes.
I'm going to cast resistance, so he gets a plus D4. It's like guidance, but for saving throws.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Hey.
All right. So you feel the effects starting to grab a hold, but you resist it. But you did feel the poison. You do know it is a poison.
Doc,
I'm just examining.
it's definitely a poison.
I'm not seeing any effects, Mr. Nocturnal.
I've got some badass constitution.
Nocturnal.
Actually, we should probably have Jokester come over here and try some since he's so weak.
Yes. Mr. Jokester, come over here for a second.
Yeah.
We need another test subject.
We'll say like we're in the middle of like you chopping off a head that I just pulled back. Are you not doing the? All right, I'll put it back.
What's wrong with this guy playing with our cadavers? Jokester, drink some of this.
I don't cast resistance.
Make Constitution saving throw, please.
I imagine Joker actually sticks a straw in it. You know what I mean? Instead of scooping it.
All right.
Tastes like shit.
That's more his style.
It's right up your alley.
5.
Resistance wouldn't have helped anyway.
Oh, he's
So-
dead.
Jokester keels over, puking his guts out.
And to think I doubted you, Mr. Nocturnal.
Well,
Oh, Lord.
when have I ever been dishonest with you, Doc?
Well, there was the one time.
No, we're not going there.
There was this other time
Well, that was a fluke. That was a life or death situation.
Is he gonna be all right?
yeah, this is pretty standard for him.
Oh, hey.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Oh, God, Jokester, clean yourself up. You're embarrassing yourself.
Could you stand a little bit further away from us, please? Thank you.
Is that a full frog? Looking into the vomit.
Impossible. So, I think he's got some mushrooms. It could probably counteract the poison.
That's a good idea.
You got that pouch of mushrooms, right?
I think I might have 1 or 2 left.
I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
So it removes the poison.
So you feel better.
I'm also going to, if you'll allow me to, while he's doing this, I'm going to pull water out of one of the flasks nearby, presumably while we have one on your hip. I wouldn't say that my character would, but nearby or something like a gourd or whatever, and I'll pull the water up out of it, much like Airbender. I'm shaping water and splashing it all over his face.
Okay.
Clean his pits and his scrot while you're at it.
So do a con save for eating the mushrooms.
I don't believe any amount of water is going to clean this.
All right. So you're feeling good. Didn't take a full effect, but you're feeling good now.
So the poison was legit, Doc. Maybe it wasn't Alora. Why'd she give us real poison?
Because we ordered real poison, Mr. Nocturnal?
Maybe she wasn't aligned with the Boarman is where I'm going.
I tend to agree with you.
It doesn't make sense. Someone betrayed us.
Is there another possible way to find out another clue to this? If there was another question that you could possibly ask yourself in this moment, or you have this evidence here, this poison that you are supposing that she has tampered with. Is there another possible?
It's the only people that knew were the 2 village elders and Alora. That's it.
Did we see any recognizable corpses while we were going through the rubble?
Nothing recognizable. You did find a couple corpses, but they were not recognizable.
Just full-blown Branch Davidians, huh?
Yeah.
I said what I said.
Well, maybe a couple weeks into the... Yeah.
Is he doing John Cena? Do it again. Da, 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 da.
Can't see you anymore.
He's invisible.
Just kidding.
Is he actually turning into a mime?
And he's off camera.
For our audio-only audience.
That's funny.
He was pulling the rope.
Hi. You know, I really think that you should like, share, and subscribe. And follow us on all of our other social medias. And if you would be so inclined, sign up for our Patreon. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Help me seal this barrel back up.
I always pull the rope.
Yep.
Yep. I helped Mr. Nocturnal seal the barrel.
All right, so you seal it back up?
Seal it back up. Put it back on the wagon. Well,
Well, what is the plan, Mr. Nocturnal?
we need to find another place to poison the Boarman's army. We got to find out where they get their water. Actually, the werewolf notes. Trouble, jokester?
Who are you?
Need to look at the ledger and see if we can find anything about where the Boarman's getting his water.
All right. You pull out the notes and the maps, kind of look around. You notice that there are a couple of wells that have been marked where they're receiving water from.
Doc, take a look at this.
Well.
Other Doc. Wait, I just missed that. Try that again.
Well.
Clever.
You also notice
I
that
missed it the first time.
another farm that looks like they've overtaken where they're storing their food now.
Currently being overtaken or was overtaken?
Has been overtaken.
Dr. Dre.
Currently storing food.
Yes.
Dr. Dre, come take a look at this.
Pet walk over.
What do you think of this?
Yes, give us a learned opinion.
What is it? What am I looking at?
This is the map with the wells. We can poison their water or their food here.
Whom? The Boarman.
The Boarman's army. That's what the poison's for.
So there's only 3 wells
Yes.
in the entire location, and they all seem
In
to
that
be-
area, yes.
Okay. It seems like a reasonable form of attack. If this is this is the sabotage that we're setting up on, I presume.
Yes.
You know, I was
This is the
thinking,
original plan.
Mr. Nocturnal, we could play the long game. Instead of poison, we could put fluoride in the water. Give it 40, 50 years.
Well, they did just remove red dye from their food, so
That's true.
Wow.
that was
Oh, that was good.
No, this plan of attack is certainly a way to distribute this poison amongst all of them, but it will take some time, and depends on if everyone is going to be drinking water. As you know, not everybody does.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm thinking food would be a better medium, because with water, it might get too diluted.
Yes.
Which was the original plan, Mr. Nocturnal.
Let's do the food then. Can we kind of gauge where we need to go on the map, which direction?
Yes. If you go northwest from here, probably about 3-4 hours, you'll come to that destination.
Garçon, driver,
Yes.
over here.
Yes. How may I help you?
We need to get to this destination on the map.
Kind of looks at it. There's a path there. It may be doable.
All right, saddle up. You guys ready?
Absolutely.
Let's get moving.
Mr. Jokester, you ready?
Somebody take care of that fucking leprechaun.
He's ready.
He's ready. Right as rain.
What's a leprechaun?
All right. So, you guys loading up on the wagon?
It's that little guy that makes cereal, dummy.
Oh, with the marshmallows.
That's the one.
my favorite.
You know, hearts, stars, horseshoes.
Clovers
Those
and
things.
balloons.
Exactly.
Please don't sue us.
Broke character.
You're hearing this all in your head while we're moving.
Dr. Destiny, with me in the back. You guys right up front.
We travel in the cart again?
Yes, we are. And don't even think about casting a spell.
I'll try to hold myself.
Raising?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm still just standing. Dr. Straw's just like,
It's like
Contain yourself, Mr.
we
Jokester.
left Jokester behind. Where the hell is he? Driver, turn around.
We come back and he's just doing this on the ground. After us,
Like
just a worm. Just no arms. Just,
Just gonna caterpillar it.
yeah.
He turns around, and Jokester's just standing there staring off in space.
Got some fear and loathing shit going on right now.
You know, I could heal him, Mr. Nocturnal,
It's
but
fine.
I don't want to waste any more spells for today.
I don't blame you.
I figure one spell for the poison was good enough. He chose to eat the mushrooms.
You did him a good service.
He does realize that mushrooms are poison as well, right?
Yes, but he has a history of eating mushrooms
He's building up quite the tolerance. He'll be fine.
and jumping off of trees.
He developed a
Quite the
tolerance for that
tolerance.
too.
I believe he was vomiting almost everything that was in his...
Well, that was from the poison, not from the mushrooms.
Yeah, and there was less blood than normal, so we're okay.
Those ulcers are healing up nicely.
I like magic trees.
All right.
When are we going back?
I don't know, it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Right. Driver, let's get going.
Okay.
Throw Jokester in the back.
All right. You guys take off.
Dr. D, while they're driving, we need to talk.
All right.
The mistress, the one who sent you, she's the Lich Queen underneath Silver Point, correct?
As far as I'm aware, but this is not open information, so this... How close are you to this person?
She told me she was sending someone. I have a feeling that person was you.
Yes. I am seeming to be... I was given an item that was supposed for somebody, but I wanted to make sure that this person was trustworthy.
It's me. I'm definitely trustworthy. You can ask these guys. Not the doc. And not Jokester. And not the driver. But I'm trustworthy.
Right, well,
What's the item?
insight check him. Sure. As one would. I did not roll well.
I mean, I'm telling the truth about most of that.
Some of it. My passive insight's 16, but I got a 10.
What am I
I
rolling?
mean, you're really not deceiving
I'm
him.
not really deceiving.
So he's telling the truth.
Okay.
If I am who I say I am, if I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
Yeah, it'd be in the papers or the news or every day.
Exactly.
Just the way he is.
I was trying so hard to not keep going, but y'all kept going.
Someone muzzle him. He's talking.
No, we have,
I'm gonna shove a rag into his mouth.
good lord. Here, put this in his mouth. It'll shut him up. It's a bag of M&Ms.
I examine it first before I put it in his mouth.
I saved them from the home realm. I've
Wait.
been...
Peanut M&Ms or regular?
Peanut M&Ms?
Better give those to me. Thank you.
He has an allergy? I take
Yes.
it? Interesting. Anyways, well, this is for you, and I will hold out.
Saved his life again.
I will hold out a compass in my hand, and I will expect that's coming. So,
What the hell is this?
I won't do anything. But I'll hold it out, and you snatch it from my hand, and I'll just slowly fold my arms. Well, see if you can understand it on your own terms.
What's it do?
And pay attention to it.
It's not doing anything.
Just give it a minute. Think about something that you'd like. Something you really want.
It points at the dock.
Something you desire in this moment, right now.
You're right. Shaking really hard.
It's working.
So, tell me what you want.
What are you actually thinking of?
Where to get to the Boarman's food. Poison the shit out of it.
All right.
Boarman die.
It actually turns to the northwest.
I just happen to be standing there.
And it points right at your crotch. Well, I don't think that's... What are you thinking about right now?
Men
Well, it seems to work then.
that are made of boar. Wait a minute. I'm going to push the dock aside.
No, still facing northwest.
Oh, thank God.
I believe what you're looking at also
I thought I was something wrong with my orientation.
You appear to be facing the correct direction.
Yeah, you just changed your sexual orientation. That's what the magical item did.
Right. We're
No, but
treading
I believe
on
what-
thin YouTube ice.
What you're holding in your hands
Back
is
it up.
essentially like a regular compass, right?
Yes.
With what it looks like, with like the whole red.
Yes, that's
Feet
what
on
it
the
looks
top.
like.
Nice.
But it's called the Compass of Finding.
Nice. I got
Now,
a
this was
feeling.
given to me from her for a specific person who is on a specific mission. She did not tell me of what it was. And it would help said person find whatever they were looking for, as it helped me find you. This is why I was able to locate your exact position.
Wow. That makes sense. I appreciate you bringing this to me.
Yes, well, hopefully it finds good use. If your hope is to find this Boarman and stop his evils, then this should point us in the right direction. If this is what you are thinking of, and not our friend here.
You do realize, Doctor, that it's going to be pointing towards ale most of the time.
Well, let's hope his mind is aiming in the right direction of the mission at hand and not his personal mission.
Actually, there's 2 barrels I hit a long time ago that I'm gonna have to go find.
Well, that will make it much easier.
Definitely. This will come in handy. Thank you, Dr. D.
Yes. I actually have a few other objects that I find will be useful to some more of our party members. Doc, if you have a moment, I've got a few things here I believe that you will find of use.
Yes,
Sounds
Doctor.
like Oprah handing out gifts.
Though I do find the idea of speaking to the dead a bit gauche.
Only after Labor Day, Doctor.
This will... this will...
They're White Walkers, right?
This parchment hill will enhance the capabilities of you being able to speak to them, but you being able to animate them entirely. So, I hand you a scroll of animate dead.
I just look at it.
Okay.
Trying to find the other ones real quick.
Say, spell of animate dead.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll save this for when we kill Jokester.
Might need it pretty soon here. Want to check his pulse?
Feel nothing.
I just feel around to try and find the pulse.
You find it. He's breathing a little hard because, you know, he's slowly choking on the rag that was stuffed in his head.
I pull it out just like an inch and then...
He starts breathing again.
There we go. We were cutting off a little bit too much oxygen.
Okay.
Just give him a tracheotomy, he'll be alright.
Hold still, Mr. Jokester.
I will hand you 2 more scrolls, one of which is water walking, and the other of which is zone of truth.
Well, thank you very much, Doctor.
Yes.
You're beginning to earn your place among us.
Well, I hope my shiny demeanor was already landing me my spot.
You've proven yourself battle worthy. I'll give you that much. Let's see how you do against the Boarman.
I will do my best. Though I wish to study some of these people as much as possible, if they have any way of us finding the return. If this red wizard is the only way, then I will stop my search, but if we aren't sure, then why stop there? This poor man may have something, may not.
He might, but as far as I'm concerned, he's just a loose end. After he's dealt with, we can continue our journey home.
All right. Well.
All right. Driver.
Is he alive?
How much further?
Pointing at Joker.
You've traveled about half the distance. He says, there's campfires up ahead. I can see the smoke. Do you want me to continue?
Is that our village?
No, I think that's a little too soon. Maybe an encampment or something.
Well, we've taken a short rest, right?
Not since the battle.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Well,
That's the battle.
technically...
Battle happened in a short rest?
Actually, technically, you will be taking a short rest while
On
riding
the
on the
car.
wagon.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Because you're not doing anything strenuous.
Pretty sure I already did.
You may have taken a long rest by now.
It's time slows, right?
Mr. Nocturnal, they could be weary travelers such as ourselves, but we should use caution.
Spyglass.
Okay.
What do I roll?
Perception?
Guidance.
Guidance.
23.
All right. As you're looking through the spyglass, you see that there's actually 4 fires. It's about a company-sized element, and they look like they're guarding this area.
So we talking about a real company or like Three's company?
Talking about a real company, about 70 people.
70?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Can we tell any type of allegiance?
Are there any-
Boarman.
Oh,
It's okay.
You can tell it's the Boarman's colors, and
We'll just take turns. Where the hell are we?
we're approaching the Boarman's army.
Doc,
Oh, cool.
check it out. Handing him spyglass, not my penis.
you see the same thing.
Both.
This is quite the conundrum, Mr. Nocturnal.
We're outnumbered big time. There's no way we can take them.
And for you to say that, there must be a lot of them.
Was the plan to dispatch them or to go around them?
Dispatching them is going to be hard. We need to
Always
get
go inside of them.
Well, that's one option, yes, Mr. Jokester.
Driver, can you get us around unnoticed?
Unnoticed, probably not, but we can say we're delivering some ale. As long as he doesn't go off shooting people like the last time, I think we'd be okay.
You look back, I've already got my boat.
And just like slowly push your hand down.
Oh,
No, that jokester.
y'all are no
Or any of
fun.
you
Smack
keen
him on the
on keen on disguise?
Actually,
You look like your nose is about to drip.
no. Don't. Oh, I think that's beer.
He was saving that for later.
It's awful cold in there.
It's very Irish of you.
I'm not sure how we're supposed to get around.
We are not very skilled with disguise.
No, we are not.
It seems that we only have a few different avenues this way. We can be the aggressor, or we can attempt to reroute ourselves. What time of day is it? Getting dark? Or we still have visibility?
You have about 3 hours or so before sunset.
Okay.
Do we move up under cover of night?
It might be easier to sneak around them during the night.
That would be
In
my
the
suggestion.
shadows. Sorry.
No, in the shadows, as I was
In
about
the shadows.
to suggest. If anything, I could take to the sky and get a look at their entire encampment, ways around, try to investigate another route, and map out a second direction for us to go. We could burn the rest of this daylight and plan for this second trip, or we can attempt to infiltrate as one of us capable of changing our attire to any of theirs by maybe catching a straggler off relieving themselves and taking on their adornments, their clothing, going into the camp and spoiling their food as we had previously suggested before.
We've done that so many times and so flawlessly. It worked perfect every time.
How close are
But just this once, let's try something different.
I have a feeling that went as well as your boat endeavors.
You're
That'd be a safe assumption.
you're a couple miles out.
Oh, crap. Never mind.
He's like, how many do I hit?
He's right. Everybody take 5. And by 5, I mean 3. And by 3, I mean hours. You know what to do.
Yep.
Yes, Mr. Nocturnal.
See? He's got it.
You know, I was thinking, Mr. Nocturnal, I've been learning some new abilities from my Lord Phobos and Demos. We shall not forget about him. Is there anyone that we need to check in on? You were suspicious that someone might have sabotaged our plans. Perhaps we could snoop around?
You can contact Allura.
Not necessarily contact Allura, but maybe spy on somebody.
You can do some spying.
I can do some spying.
Let's do some spying.
The question is who?
Allura,
Since
it's shower time. Spy away, Doc. Spy away.
the thing is, Mr. Nocturnal, is that only I will be able to see.
You can describe it to me. Actually, you got
That's
a pen
what I'm
and paper.
afraid of, Mr. Nocturnal.
You have a pen and paper, correct?
We give you 5 gold, can we subscribe? To view this channel?
Only scribes.
If you're using Apple Pay, Doctor, it's going to be a little bit higher.
I can afford this. It'll be worth it.
Take that, Apple.
Take that. We really got him there.
Now, the thing is, Mr. Nocturnal, is this is a very challenging spell to cast, and I can only do it once before we rest. But I'm willing to do it unless we get into an altercation with these 70 gentlemen up there.
She's the only one that I can think of that could have betrayed us. But at the same time, I'm not sure why she gave us real poison. Unless someone approached her after. She's our #1 suspect right now.
Very well. I'm going to pull out the hand mirror that I bought a while back,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Scrying on Allura.
Okay.
Doctor, now's not the time for vanity.
Hold on. Actually, I don't cast it right away. Actually, I'm checking it then. Oh, yeah, hold on. And then I start casting it.
Your tie's crooked.
Magic mirror in my hand.
Okay.
Who's the fairest in all the land?
So this takes 10 minutes. No, it doesn't take 10 minutes. No, it does. A casting time of 10 minutes and the scrying lasts for 10 minutes. It says, you can see and hear a particular creature you choose that is on the same plane of existence as you. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well you know the target and the sort of physical connection you have to it. If the target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily if it wants to. So it's not secondhand. I do know her firsthand, so it's a +0 to the modifier.
He was very intimate with her.
And I wouldn't say that I knew her well, because that would be like a -5 to her roll.
He's modest.
I don't possess any of her. I don't possess anything she owns. Wait, no, we have the poison.
I have this
You have the
thong.
book.
Yeah, the book.
I got a thong.
I have the book.
Thong. It's mine.
You do not have a thong.
It's mine, not hers.
All right.
Just saying.
Your fishnet.
He's like, I just have a thought. It's not hers. I was just saying I have one.
Exactly.
All right. So it's a wisdom save of 16, and she gets a -4 to her roll.
Ooh. She fails.
Okay.
Loser.
So I hold the mirror and I'm casting it, praying to
As-
Phobos and Deimos.
As the view comes into you, she is currently sitting at her desk, writing something. Just kind of looks like she's doing some sort of study of something.
Can I see what she's writing?
Do a perception check.
Enhance.
Do a perception check for me.
Zoom in.
Perception. 18.
Okay. It looks like, from what you can gather, she is working on another type of poison.
So today I sat with my friends at lunch and Becky was saying,
I can also look, because I can see a small 10 feet around her. So I want to look around the room to see if anything looks different from when we were there or anything.
All looks the same.
Okay. So she's just working on a poison.
Yep, she's just working on the poison right now.
Is there like a bill of sale or anything that I can see who ordered the poison?
It almost looks like she's researching or trying to modify a poison. She has some poisons sitting on the desk with her, and almost looks like she's just doing research. Doesn't look like it's being made for anybody.
Okay. Mr. Nocturnal, it appears that she is maybe trying to hone her poison making skills.
What's she wearing?
What is she
same
wearing?
clothes she was wearing last time you were
She is
there.
actually wearing a very thin nightgown.
Doc, what's she wearing?
Very see-through, very revealing.
Like Rose in the Titanic.
You know, Mr. Nocturnal, it's the
Wait,
damnedest
slower.
thing.
Slower.
She's
Tell me
actually creating poisons in full plate armor. Head to toe.
Seriously?
Helmet too,
What's
surprisingly.
wrong
enough.
with her?
Yeah. I actually didn't recognize her at first. I had to zoom in a little bit on the
Oh,
eyes.
gotcha. Of course. I bet she's got disadvantage trying to make all those poisons with that heavy armor.
Yeah.
What a stupid.
She must
God.
be, well, we know she's quite skilled.
Well, we trusted her. How'd she do that with all that heavy armor? What a nincompoop. All right. Kill the feed.
I want to run out the full 10 minutes to see if anything happens.
Okay. All right. What are you guys doing?
Boring.
in the
I'll
course
walk
of this
away.
time? Doing anything?
I'm probably just meditating.
Okay.
Take a little nap.
Okay. Jokester, you sleeping also?
I woke back up and I'm just little remnants left over. I'm just swatting shit out of the air that's not there. Just once in a while.
All right. So as you're slowly coming off your high, she does get a visitor. About 8 minutes into it, it is Bleeder. Comes in, says, "Do you know where the snakes have gone?" She's like, "I have traced them. They're with the Boarman. They have told on our friends, so they may have issues. I will try to contact them at a later time."
I'm just going to relay the conversation as it's happening.
Okay. And with that, he kind of nods, gruffs a little bit, and he leaves. And then a few minutes after that, your feed ends.
I put the mirror away.
What's up, Doc?
Well, as I just said, as I relayed the entire conversation about the snakes, I wonder who they were talking about.
Snakes. That was the third group of bandits that we were chasing out of Fear Hand. They're working with the Boarman now.
It appears to be a possibility.
Yet. How does he keep getting recruits?
I hear he has a good dental plan.
Clearly.
401k.
Kind of benefits do they have?
Definitely
be
better than the
honest.
ones we're getting. What?
What are benefits?
What? I don't want none of your sass. All right.
I could contact Alora. The thing is, Mr. Nocturnal, is we're burning some, in a meta sense, high-level spell slots here, and we don't know if we're going to be in a fight in a little bit.
Save them. Let's wait till dark. Follow Dr. Dre's plan.
The good doctor has a good plan.
We
does.
haven't quite figured out which one this is. Would you like me to do some recon, or are we planning on infiltrating?
Recon.
Okay.
Maybe we can infiltrate later.
Well, if I
I like the
able
first
to,
one better.
you wouldn't have anything to assist me with.
Penetration?
I don't need assistance there.
He can do it himself.
For any form of shroud, or visibility, if at least. I am incapable of this.
I am not able to make people invisible. The best I could do is go with you and make the light dim, but if it's night, that shouldn't matter.
Right. Well, I only hope to draw closer to maybe their general or the captain of their troop, for I'm able to read their thoughts. Maybe I could get some information of workings, inner workings, possible moving of said Boarman that you speak of.
You know, Mr. Nocturnal and Mr. Jokester are quite stealthy. They might be able to assist you. Maybe two of you go, two of us stay.
Well, the issue is I must be within a certain distance to read their mind, so I would need to be stealthy myself. However, in the shade of night, this could still be done. So I can stick to the first plan, do some recon from the air, find us a separate route, hopefully. Secondary, we will infiltrate for information.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do that.
All right.
Okay.
Well done, Doctor.
So,
Take our 3 hours.
3 hours, the sun goes down. What would you like to do, Dr. D?
So within the first, 30 minutes, I'm already casting Fly and requesting the spyglass, if I could, to go up at various angles and get a view. And I'm talking far, like far enough to where they would be like, oh, that kind of looks like a bird with the weird thing on its back.
Doctor, how fast can you fly?
It's about as quick as I can sprint.
There is something I could do, Doctor. The thing is, it would only last for a minute. I could make you invisible for 1 minute.
Well, this would be more imperative in the evening. If we are to do this, then I think that we should allocate this arcane usage towards when I am able to detect the thoughts of said general captain.
I could go with you, Doctor. I am quite stealthy.
In now or in the evening?
Yes, we could get close. We could sneak up. I could cast invisibility. You could get closer.
Well, in the shade of night, I think that would be the better option.
Yes.
But we can attempt now. It would just be more... I'm a little bright. Easily seen against this green and brown backdrop. My blues and yellows just don't quite hide. But they do hide in the skies. This is why I do tend to stay above the eyesight.
Gentlemen, what are your thoughts?
So you're going to take flight before the sun goes down.
Correct.
That's your...
That's
okay.
the original plan, unless he's waylaying me now by his wonderful convincing tone.
I'm just throwing out an option, Doctor. By all means.
I think we should stick to the infiltration for the nighttime. That way these ones that work in the night will be much more apt to do so. And capable.
I agree. Let's get more information first.
Might need to look into changing my attire.
Take my spyglass.
Or colors, rather.
I had to bang an old lady for that, so be careful with it.
With this?
Yeah, maybe.
Or for it?
Whatever.
Sniff it.
Yes to both.
Good lord.
And possibly a third.
Nice. So I will put my helmet on, which I'm not going to do right now because it's a little hot. And I will cast fly and take off into the air.
All right. So you take off, fly up. How high do you fly?
What does the spyglass give us? Zoom in. What's the 2 times, 5 times, 10 times?
It's a 12 power Leopold scope.
Okay, 12 power Leopold scope. So I need to be roughly 1,000 meters. Now,
Yes.
I have no idea to be
How
honest.
did you know?
I,
Exactly right.
So quick math, Doctor.
I would say a reasonable 200 something feet.
Okay.
Because I would want to be so far to where I'm a speck to them, but I'm able to, because of the glass, I'm able to look in.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're
Like we'll say
flying around the
300.
encampment,
Why not?
looking at things. Need you to do a perception roll for me.
We'll just say 300 just to be safe.
Not one.
So the lenses are kind of fogged up. You're
There's
kind of
hairs in the tip of this. What in the world?
Something sticky.
The weird film on the front.
you're just not getting a good look through the spyglass flying around.
Okay. So I will take a moment to try to find an area where I could land and still see them from a distance, but obviously with my eyesight.
Do another perception check.
Jeez, I am on it tonight. That's a 9. 9?
You needed a 10. You don't see a good landing spot anywhere.
Okay. So I'm like floating around, I'd say, because I wouldn't last very long if I'm not finding anything. So I would just fly back and tell them, well, unfortunately, it seems this is broken or too dirty to use. Not sure how you saw
Yeah,
anything out of
okay.
that earlier. However, I was unable to find a decent location.
Did you take the cap off?
Perception roll.
You take the cap off. I didn't even realize there was a cap.
21.
Everything looks fine to you.
It's fine, you idiot.
Well,
That's when you realize you had it turned around backwards.
I'm like, oh, well, I'll just keep that to myself. And I don't believe I found any other location for us to circle around, though it did seem the brush on this side is traversable with quotations.
Oh, wonderful.
Meaning we can walk through, but the carriage and horses would definitely find a way to be stuck.
Well, that's a damn shame.
Well, this is starting to really suck.
Well, then we wait for our second option, which is within another 2 hours or so. We infiltrate in the darkness of night, try to find out some information, maybe allude to the first plan of poisoning the food, and if at worst, find out what the workings are of this said troop, said station here.
How much of the Boarman's army do I think is there? Because I saw them with the spyglass earlier. Am I thinking like this is his whole army, like half his army?
No, this is just
He
a
said-
company size element.
He said 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
number-
yeah, 70, but
No, this is just a company size element.
okay.
From what you guys could gather, their encampment hasn't been here long. Whether they're actually staying or going, you don't know. Their guards, not tight. You know, it's loosely guarded. There's a couple rovers, one sentry with archery of some sort.
Oh.
Looks like a crossbow.
Sorry.
And past that,
If I could, in retrospect, I was going to say to that, but I guess you just described it all, so never mind. I was going to say, were there any wandering, patrolling guards? But
Thank you, Doctor.
It's your call, Doc. Do y'all want to try to get closer? Me and Jokester will be back up.
I don't think this is a good idea, gentlemen, but we need to do something.
I agree. We're wasting too much time.
Are we on a time crunch?
No, but our audience is.
Well, seems we must hurry then.
What do you think, Jokester? What do you want to do?
Let's go in and make friends.
We can't take this barrels of poison to them. They're gonna think it's ale.
Exactly.
But as soon as they open the barrels, Mr. Jokester, they're going to know that it's not ale.
I didn't.
Because you're an idiot.
Am I, though?
If we had any ale to mix with it, that would be good, but we don't have any.
Can I try a quick experiment while we're conversating?
Sure.
I am. The poison is in ale form.
No, it's just in large
It's
barrels.
ale barrels, but it's poison.
It's concentrate.
Okay. I want to.
Made from concentrate.
I want to. We'll say, because I don't know like what I physically. Well, let me look at something real quick. I want to take a little bit out of one of the barrels, like. We'll say like I probably have like a little spoon or whatever with my bag. Right? Would they have those back then? Silverware? No, so I would take like a little bit of the poison, and then like on a dagger, we'll say. So definitely have one of those, and then I will take a match and tinderbox and try to light it and see if it affects the poison at all. If there's an adverse reaction, does it pop? Does it turn it off? Does it do absolutely nothing?
Okay. Roll. Let's see. Do an intelligence check on this. Or medicine. Either one.
Medicine is wisdom, though.
You're doing medicine, and I see him examining the guidance.
It's cocked. Well, it's still flat enough. That's a 6.
Yeah.
Oh, plus a D4.
Don't forget your modifier.
Oh, I added it. That's a 9.
Yeah. So it just kind of evaporates. You get no conclusive.
Well, it seems like I just need to go to sleep today. I'm completely ineffective. No, I'll look at it and be like, well, this doesn't seem to have. Have you guys tried lighting this before?
No, doctor, it's poison.
Well, somebody chemically made this, correct?
Yes.
In a lab somewhere. It's been possible that the adverse effects can happen depending on the contributing applicants.
What did he say?
Again,
I
doctor.
believe he sprechen Sie hier lingually.
It's possible there was a flammable liquid that was included in this. I was just trying to find out if this was such, because if we could get these poison barrels within there, we wouldn't need to worry about a drink. We would only need to worry about congestion and explosion, if that makes sense.
Let me ask you this, doctor. We had a previous companion who was able to cast a spell that could change the flavor of things. Do you know this magic?
I don't believe so. I'm able to manipulate liquids of the water form. Anything within them tends to be out of my control. But it contains other continents of, or not continents, but liquids and such. Don't believe I can.
So in a meta sense, do you know prestidigitation?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any water around us?
No bodies of water. Not right here. No.
No creeks, no nothing.
Not in this area. No.
None of them.
I will show off a little bit, though. I'll cast Chromatic Orb, letting it bounce through all of the elements, and say, well, I can control the elements, though, pretty well. And then I'll also cast Absorb Elements, pushing it into my other hand and taking it up, basically hurting myself, but then utilizing it to gain the... You get what I'm doing? Mechanically speaking, I would be just pushing it back in my hand. Well, mechanically speaking, I'm technically hurting myself, but I don't want to actually do that, so I want to like bounce it around in my hands. But it's like cold to lightning to fire to air, just doing like this within my hands, like weaving around my hands. Other than that, this is the only control I have over certain elements.
Your call, Mr. Nocturnal.
We gotta back up and find another way. This is wasting too much time, and we can't take on an army this size.
That would be my assessment.
Well, if you would care to take a look through the glass, you seem to use it better than I. I could give you the same ability to look from my height.
This is... Driver kind of looks at you guys and goes, well, then tell them the truth. We're transporting poisons to the Boarman.
Nope.
Now, why the fuck would we do that?
You're not poisoning him. You're bringing him poisons. Technically, you're not lying if you're saying you're bringing it to him.
This is true.
Well, how do we don't know if he has a bounty on us?
Well, when Mr. Jokester and I saw them, they did attack us on sight.
There's two of you that stick out, but there's two of you that can blend in quite well. And from what I've seen, I know one of you can hide extremely well. I think you can, but I've only seen you in the wolf form, so I don't know if you can hide or not.
I'm good either way.
This would be my suggestion, Mr. Nocturnal, going on what the good driver has told us. Why don't the doctor and I wait here? You and Mr. Jokester sneak up, listen in, see if you can get any information, and then come back and let us know. That might give us a better handle on things.
I agree. I'm fucking bored. Let's do this.
All right.
Gonna hop out.
Kind of
Okay.
felt like we were being thrown a bone there. Now we're just gonna shit on it. No one. Fucking
Well, I'm
Christ.
not against a possible incursion of, as I suggested before, a disguise of sorts. If they are unaware of who we all are, why would we not?
This is the Boarman's army. They're savages. They'll probably attack you for no reason at all, and take what you have.
But if we look as them,
Unless you got a disguise kit, we're having this conversation for no reason.
well, let me lay out a scenario here. We find
Another one?
Yes,
Fuck me.
a possible scenario.
I'm going to start ritual casting Lehman's Tiny Hut.
I will suggest if there is patrols wandering the area, we could we not take out a few of them, hopefully unbeknownst to the other ones, remove their clothing, adorn their clothing, and then ride through the front gates.
That's a good idea. I'm all about naked dudes. Jokester, what about you?
Yep.
Wait, I mean, are you in or for naked dudes? Or both?
Either or both.
Okay,
All right.
let's try this plan.
Fuck it.
Me and you can catch some stragglers. You guys wait here. We'll meet back here and see if we can't pull this off.
Yeah, let's go straggle these dudes.
Yeah. Let's go choke some dudes.
Yep.
All right. So, you cast the hut.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep the doctor, myself, and the driver safe.
Okay.
Jokester, it's party time, buddy.
Hell yeah.
We
Getting out.
we gotta get them without them making a noise, though.
That's fine.
So follow me. I'll stealth it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stealth.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Oh wait, I get.
I get advantage because I had special ninja
How
training.
do you get advantage?
Oh wait, no. I'm
Wow.
shouldn't have said that.
Still did okay. 22.
Okay.
That would still be 19.
Okay.
Nice.
So you guys disappear into the shadows of the night.
Let's try to work our way around to one of the edges.
Which way are you going?
Let's
To the east side or the west side of the
Oh, always
Encampment.
west side.
Going to the west side.
West, west, yo.
Do I have to blur that out? No.
Way to go, stupid.
So you
Put
go,
like a Whataburger sign right there.
Us for Walmart.
We need a sponsor
so you guys head to the west side of the encampment.
on the LBC.
Need to do a perception roll, both of you.
As soon as you get over there, crap. I'm inside the camp.
Nat 20.
Nice.
12.
All right. So, Jokester, you see everything clearly. As clearly as you can because it's dark.
Is the rain gone?
No.
There's no more obstacles in his way.
So, you do see a couple of guards. You know they're supposed to be roving. They're just kind of like leaning up against a large boulder. And they're talking. Just aimlessly talking.
How many?
2.
Perfect.
Hey, knock. You see them?
See what?
Them.
Who?
Oh, over there.
I don't see anything. What am I looking at?
Right. Just grab his head and turn it a little bit.
Oh,
Now,
right
now
fucking
you
there.
see them.
oh, now I see him. Yeah, I saw him the whole time. I was just testing you.
Yeah, I believe you.
Yep. Never lied to you before.
Let's sneak up and take their asses out.
We're gonna have to do it quietly.
Always.
You, hey, why are y'all laughing at that?
I was fine until the doctor started laughing.
Well, now Aaron's busted. All right.
We're gonna keep that one to ourselves. But pause.
God damn it. All right, forget all that. Jokester,
Yeah.
get your arrow out. I need you to hit this guy in the throat so he can't make a sound.
Oh, yeah.
That is also not what I should be saying.
Ayo.
Hey.
God damn it.
Yep.
I'm gonna wolf out and I'll take out the other one.
Okay.
Okay.
Jokester, wait till I get within range of this guy before you shoot that one in the throat. Shut up.
Yep.
Preemptively shut up, all of you.
In the throat or down the throat?
God damn it.
Okay.
I'm gonna sneak up behind one of the guys.
Okay.
While he's sneaking up, I'm going to steady him.
I'll need you to do a new stealth check in wolf form.
Ooh. Ninja.
I don't know, something big. 29.
Okay. So, Jokester, I need you to do a guesstimation of when he arrives. So do an intelligence check for me
We're fucked.
to see how well you time this.
There's a very real chance that we didn't plan this out well.
Because he can't see you now.
My tail glows in the dark.
Then you don't have a 29 stealth.
Minus 2. 27.
That LED tail.
22.
With black LED.
Okay. So, you time it perfectly. Take a shot.
Nice.
So I already rolled for the shot.
Okay.
Used steady aim, and that would be a total of 30.
Hey,
Okay.
Jeez.
Lord.
So, Nocturnal, you see the arrow go straight through the guy's throat.
And I grab the other guy. I'm gonna grab him by his throat and mouth.
All right.
See if I can't muffle his and rip his throat out at the same time.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Grab him first.
Is it advantage because I'm stealth?
I'll give you advantage on it.
So
Surprise attack.
it's just gonna be like a normal claw attack.
Yes.
Okay. $25.
Okay. You successfully grab a hold of him.
You want me to roll with
No.
the other one too to see if I get both claws in?
Yes.
No surprise, no advantage
This
on
one,
second.
no.
Just one. Dirty 20.
Okay. So you successfully grapple this guy with both your claws.
I just want to rip his face and throw it out.
Okay.
So, do you want me to roll damage?
Yes, I do.
No, while he's doing this, can I kind of run up to where they're at?
Yes, you can start moving that way.
Okay, I'm gonna move that way.
Okay.
You trip and fall.
10 points of damage
You make all the noise.
and 6 points of damage.
Okay. So you rip part of his jaw off and most of his throat out. Guy's still kicking a little bit, but he's not dead yet. He's kind of gurgling blood. And
Can I drag him into the woods?
okay, so you drag him into the shrub that's nearby. He's just kind of like kicking and thrashing his arms.
I'm like, hey, they'll be getting blood on my uniform.
As I'm walking by, I just see the bushes.
Actually,
I just hear.
You did say you were going to rush up and take their asses out, so
yeah, this is my fault. I digress. Can I carry both of them out since Jokester's far away?
Yeah, you can carry them both out.
All right, grab them both and just start carrying them out.
All right.
nice.
So you meet up with Jokester with the two dead guards now. What would you guys like to do?
We got to take these back to the doctors.
We do?
Yeah.
Hell for.
You forgot the plan already, didn't you?
We don't need their help.
We need to disguise so we can get past them.
Yeah. I'm already undressing one. Starting to put it on.
So
What do you, no, come on. Let's take these guys back to
God
camp.
damn it, you're no fucking fun.
Well, you can play pretty princess dress up later. Just follow
Fine.
me.
you hear a voice.
Hey, you guys keep it down on the guard.
Sorry, we were just blowing each other. I don't know why.
And then
I don't know why I said that.
And then he just so happens to hear the one that I shot through the throat going,
In response to your comment,
You just kick him.
he says,
I want both of you over here now.
Roger that. On our way. Book it, run. Dash, dash. Dash, double dash.
okay, so you guys dash away.
Body's just bouncing behind you as you're dragging him along.
And sound of alarm does go up.
Oh, shit.
Something's going on. Everybody armed. Now.
And the encampment's coming to life very quickly.
Jokester, why'd you have to yell like that? Goddamn idiot. The whole camp heard you.
hey, don't put this on me.
Jesus Christ. Can't follow simple directions.
So, what would you guys like to be doing inside the hut while this is going on?
Doctor, do you have any other interesting artifacts while we're waiting?
Well, I don't know what you know of this ring, but I've always found this to be interesting, and I'll take off my ring of spell storing.
I just pull out of his hand.
Just to show him, like, okay, you guys have a hack of snatching things.
That's what we do.
It looks just like mine, right? Or very similar.
Very similar.
This one is quite similar to mine, Doctor. Look.
Oh, wow. Useful. Curious if one of us could wear two of them at the same time, and it would double work. Just my brain.
I hand it back to him. I don't know. It depends. In some RPGs, you can only wear 2 rings.
You mean double the efficacy?
Oh, if we put in the double ring.exe hack, we should be all right. Yes. Well, this cloak has some magical properties. Protects me from extra needed protection. Got a few knickknacks here, but mostly this is where I draw my power.
Very interesting. I'm just going to spend a little bit of time like showing him my gear,
Okay.
I'll show him the necklace too that I have, the amulet.
Okay. Now,
Picture of your girlfriend? No, I'm just kidding. Like a locket?
Yeah. Not exactly, Doctor. This is from a demigod who wishes to protect us.
Oh, interesting. From our plane?
From this plane, right?
he's
Well, from this realm, not necessarily this plane.
Mm.
From this realm.
Interesting. That would lead me to probably start thinking other things. Doctor stuff, you know what I mean? Smarty people stuff. Well, if the god's here, then the god might be here, and that means there's connections and, you know.
Do you have any connection to the gods in this realm?
Well, it seems that their divine abilities are working here, as my helmet is still able to give me the powers that it does. I don't know if my innate abilities are from such deities as this one, but that seems to be working as the same. So it's an attachment is there of some sort, I imagine. So, not too knowledgeable of this, as it's very new, but
It was quite new to me as well when we first got here, obviously. But at this point, I am convinced, as I didn't have powers in my old world, that mine are a gift from my lord. Would you like to hear about him?
sure, of course.
I just go into a long spiel about
all right.
Phobos and Deimos and
So as you're
Hand him a
explaining
pamphlet.
yeah.
the two deities, when
And I'm nerding out.
when you did the hut, you said the driver, you, and doctor,
Yes.
and nobody else.
Sure.
You forget he's old school. He's going to punish you for
So,
every single
when you
way you
get-
phrase it.
Hello, I am the Game Master, Aaron Hannington. If you like what you see here, please like, share, and subscribe. And follow us on our other social medias. Consider joining our Patreon for exclusive contents. And if you don't, I'll give you disadvantage for life. Back to our program. When you guys get back to the encampment, you see the horses and the wagon, but you don't see the other three.
Oh, shit.
The fuck?
Doc. Other Doc.
You guys can do
Driver.
perception.
Doc. God damn it.
Quick, let's hide in the wagon.
Oh, that was cool.
Let's put on their clothes.
Of course, I rolled a 19 and it was on top. I didn't count it because it landed on top of other dice. Rolled again. Rolled a 7.
24.
Well done.
So I don't think I've rolled higher than a 9 all night. That's what this is.
You're really
That's
intrigued into what Dr. Straw is telling you, and you don't hear
Interesting.
the yelling from Jokester and Nocturnal.
The Doc leaves his audience riveted.
I am thinking about adding human sacrifice to my cult, Doctor. I find that blood has the most amount of magic in it.
That's when you start hearing Jokester and Nocturnal yelling for you.
Wait, what? Why did you stop there? You're like looking around. Wait, what is it?
Hold on, Doctor.
Like in my notes.
We'll come back to this later.
Question mark?
So I hear Jokester.
Yes, you hear Jokester and Nocturnal.
What is it, gentlemen?
Little pig.
Doc. We have problems. We need to book it now.
I can see you through the dome, but you can't see us.
Doc.
Yes,
Where
Mr.
are you?
I'm inside the dome, Mr. Nocturnal.
We don't see no damn dome.
You can see it. I made it match the color of the scenery.
Okay, so as you get closer, you can see it. It is dark, but you
I
barely
thought
make it out.
I thought it's invisible to
So
people.
no,
that
it's not
aren't
invisible.
It blends
It's
in.
lightly. It's like a light hue of some color.
Mm-hmm.
Doc, we're in trouble. We got to get out of here now.
What happened, Mr. Nocturnal?
Nothing good. Throw the bodies in the wagon.
Would we hear the from the wagon?
There's no horn. There was shouting.
Okay. So alarm meaning
Now,
somebody was alarmed.
With your roll, you can barely hear shouting in the foreground.
Well, Doctor, I suspect they're being chased
Oh,
by
What happened,
70
gentlemen?
men.
what happened exactly?
Pause.
It'll actually be 68.
Oh, by 60. Well, I wouldn't have known that. By 70 men.
Seems
Wonderful.
we took out 2. It seems more doable now.
Going for a PB or the world record?
God damn it. Can't say shit around here.
I know.
Shut up, Aaron.
So why don't Knock and I dress up in these guys' outfits, and we're over here partying it up with you guys because they don't know y'all.
There's a very real chance they found blood trail. We're
Because
in
they
trouble.
don't know y'all.
I want. They have the bodies with them, right?
I do.
I'm gonna like. Is there blood all over the clothes?
There's quite a bit, especially on Nocturnal's because he ripped out his throat.
Gentlemen, how are we supposed to use these as disguises?
Yeah.
I'm still talking through the dome.
I killed a
This guy
guy.
has the power of water magic with Tide, with bleach. Get that right out.
Mr. Nocturnal, this is going to require OxyClean.
And where do we get OxyClean here?
I don't believe it exists in this realm.
We
Is that
need
the
a
Copper
wizard.
General?
The copper.
They turn around. I'm dressed in this guy's outfit already. And I'm like, hey, I just tell him I found one of the guys out in the woods. I chased him down and killed his ass.
Hey, put it on inside out so the blood doesn't show.
I don't think that would work.
Try it.
No. I killed him. I killed the guy we were chasing.
Trying to quickly think of a thought that while we have a few minutes, my initial thought was for you to try to find an animal really quickly, but the only animal that's close by is a horse, so you would have to kill the horse and be like, look, this is what I killed. This is not human blood. This is animal blood.
Or it's the
That was
blood of
part-
our enemies.
Yeah. Oh man, now you got me thinking something else. Oh shit. This is totally meta, but I'm gonna say it out loud. How about I have an idea and I'll step out of the orb so you just see me, and I wouldn't know that's how they work.
Oh,
so I would
Jesus.
just walk out and be like, I have an idea.
Oh my god.
You have another costume? Yes, this person. All right, so I can put this one on. You can put this other one on, and we can put some of this blood on them and make it look like we slayed them. And these are the people they're looking for, or something, right? And then we'll be able to hide them within the camp somewhere, dispose of their bodies by ourselves, or something. Again, this is all just coming to me in the moment. I don't know, but we're gonna have to either leave or figure out something now.
Nocturnal, you were right. This is a bad fucking idea. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Agreed. If they've recognized the faces, we're totally fucked. We need to get the hell out of here now.
I'm gonna jump on the wagon.
Driver,
Moving.
driver.
He comes out of the dome. He
God damn it.
crawls up on the wagon. So where to?
You tell me. Get us around. Take the long way around if we have to.
Did you see any horses?
What?
Did you see any horses?
No.
Do you want me to drive through them?
Drive through them?
If
On the
they're
wagon?
on foot, they can't catch us. You want to move forward, yes? If I go backwards, they're just going to follow. They're going to call more men.
We can outrun them either way.
I walk out of the dome and it disappears. My bow is with the driver. Let's go.
All right.
Mr. Jokester, ready your bow.
What the fuck ever. Let's do this shit. Let's go fucking die.
Just hold on because I'm not going to stop.
I gotta turn back into normal form.
Okay?
10 full.
I'll shrink back down to average size nocturnal.
Doctor, do you
With the
have this heat
extraordinary
spell?
penis.
I do. I was actually curious if you were able to maybe put the dome around the
They glossed right over that.
Yes, I did.
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. I was looking at my spells.
I didn't. I heard it.
Would you be able to put this dome above the meta talk? Would you be able to put the dome above the cart as it moves, thus protecting us from?
I could definitely cast it above the cart, Mr. Doctor. However, it will stay there as we leave.
Okay,
And it will instantly dissipate when we come out of the dome.
Well, shit.
Can me and Jokester ride on the horses in the front? Or one of us?
Yeah.
Or both of us?
Both of us. Why not?
We'll each get on a horse.
I was gonna get on the same horse as you,
No,
but ride bitch.
no. Let's not do that.
Like, okay. I hop from one horse to the other.
Get our bows ready.
Okay.
Take out whoever's in front of us. Got it, Jokester?
Hell yeah.
So you're going to be on the right side horse, and I'm going to be on the left side horse.
Sure.
And I'll be hitting the left, you hit the right. Whatever's in our way, mow them down.
Stage left or stage right?
God, I hate you. Stop talking.
Driver asks, you ready?
Get ready.
Max speed driver.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, Dr. Dre.
Are we leaving these bodies?
Yes.
The bodies are in the wagon.
Yeah.
Are they?
I
Yes.
put them in the wagon.
Okay. I was gonna bury them if we weren't. We're gonna leave them.
If you want to cast haste on these horses, now's the time to do it.
All right, give me 1 second.
About that thing where I said no magic.
Yep.
I was just kidding. Go ahead and use magic.
All righty. Oh, haste is cast on
Okay.
the horses for
All
1
right.
minute.
So the horses take off?
Anybody in our way?
Yes, there is. There's a group of 8 people coming down the road. You don't see any more than the 8 people, but they are coming down the road.
About what time is it now?
About 7:30 at night.
So would you say it's dusk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the sun has gone down.
All right, that's all I need to know.
All right.
That's a good answer.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Are
Mow 'em
we
down.
within range?
Yes, you guys are within range. They can hear the wagon, but they're not seeing you guys. They're kind of like looking.
What's
But
the...
they can't see.
Does anybody know the speed of a horse? Is it like 60 or 80? What is it?
60
It's 60.
standard.
And then double.
So 120,
So,
but they get an extra action and double their speed.
oh wow. So, as soon as we get in range, I'd like to take a shot up.
And they get +2 to their AC. So,
Really?
Yeah, haste is pretty good.
Oh, that's really good.
yeah,
But when it wears off,
you get
you're
lethargic.
tired.
Oh.
But I get instantly casted again.
Aw.
But they would still have to go the round of being tired.
Oh.
Correct.
But if you cast it back to back, they go even twice as fast the next time.
Oh.
No, wrong way.
Wrong way.
Upwards
No, I
inflection.
got it.
He's broken. He's broken.
I got it right.
The shroom's coming back.
Wow, that was an emotional ride. Okay. Let's go.
I will let you guys take the first shot, and then it will be initiative roll.
Okay. I'll take a shot at one of the guys on the
Okay.
left side.
All right.
I'm gonna steady aim it.
Okay.
Yeah, technically you can steady aim while on horseback. Not that it helped all that much.
Wait, so we have 2 horses and they loosed one to ride?
No.
Or there's a loose horse?
No, they're
and
riding,
they're riding
on
the horse that's
They're riding
leading that,
on the horses
that's leading
that
the,
are
Okay.
Dirty
that are
20.
attached to the
And
wagon.
there's 2 of them?
Yes.
24.
All right. So you both landed a hit.
Yay. Oh,
I bet you heathens didn't even name your horses.
mine's Nocturnia.
Nocturnia?
Yes.
Nice.
Sneak
Figured this was
attack,
like a
right?
6 set of
Yes.
6 pair of.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting him to live this long, so that's why we didn't name him.
Right. That's what I figured. I figured they all died too far. So far.
Oh, that's some shitty numbers.
23.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? 15.
Hell yeah. Good shot, Nocturnal.
All right. So you guys loose your arrows.
We got our street sweepers out. Driving down the hood.
They
Oh, wait.
actually all move away after they get hit. They move off the road. None of these guys attack because they have no aerial weapons. And you guys ride on past. If you wish, you may take any other shot, whoever has aerial.
Did both those guys survive those hits?
Yes.
You know what? Let's try to finish at least one of them off. No, 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 no.
Pause.
Yeah. That's the one.
I'm gonna mix up the dice. Here we go. I'm
Roll
mixing
the
up the
big one.
dice. Steady aim.
Pause.
Double 15s. That's interesting. That's
taking
25 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That hits?
Am I doing this for no reason? Because we're just going to go past him anyway.
Probably.
For the kill count.
Steady aim.
You're just padding your stats.
Yeah. You gotta
That's
get your
always good.
KD ratio up.
Yeah.
21 points of damage.
All right. So as you're riding past, you sink an arrow into his upper chest and he falls over dead.
Eat a dick, loser. Justice. From the horses.
20.
Hey.
That
Nat
hits.
20.
That 20.
He just
jokester.
explodes.
For 32. 31.
Good lord.
You can't get an odd number if you're doubling.
He'd recount.
Wait, for a nat 20?
So
I'm adding my...
I mean, your total roll for the
Yes.
attack was a 31?
Yes.
Okay.
So 62.
Yeah.
wait.
No, that's
That's to hit.
No.
31 to hit.
my attack roll.
Now you need to roll damage.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I was
Got
saying.
you.
You could you drag this out any longer?
Christ.
Why were you?
saying shit and it starts getting me confused like I
Why were
fucked
you-
up or something?
What are words?
We were
You
wondering
can
why
stop
you.
at nat 20 because that hits.
Hey, you don't need to specify the 31. Like if you had a nat 20. We thought you were rolling damage.
21 to 42.
Hey.
42. All right. So Jokester outdoes you.
Does
The
he
arrow
though?
goes through the guy's head.
I had style points though.
He kind of falls down and horse kind of tramples his head and wagon goes over it.
Oh God, Aaron. This was such a wholesome episode before you did that.
So wholesome.
So wholesome, right?
Exactly.
So you guys come upon the encampment when
Yeah, we do.
when the haste spell wears off
Okay.
and the horses kind of slow.
Don't worry. It's only for 6 seconds, gentlemen.
Jokester,
What the shit happened to this horse?
Jokester, look behind us. Make sure nothing's coming. That-
I'm taking the dodge action since I haven't done anything yet.
The leader of the encampment is standing there kind of watching you guys. He failed miserably. And he's just dumbfounded as you guys are kind of going past.
Have a good night.
Are you casting haste again?
Yeah. If
And then you guys take off.
Sorry for the intrusion.
He's just standing there like, really happened?
I'll say, we'll see you after school.
So you guys have actually made it through the encampment, and he is now yelling commands to give chase, but they will never catch you. So, as you're going along, driver tells you that you have about an hour or so before you get to your destination. Would you like to slow it down? You want to keep full speed ahead?
I suggest we give the horse a quick rest.
It's not a bad idea. Jokester, you and me dismount. Set up ambush locations in case they're following us.
But I'd like to be mounted. Never mind. Okay.
Why?
Because
You're a horrible person.
it has nothing to do with my father.
I didn't ask that.
Shut up.
Hey, Jokester, time to check that prostate.
No, Daddy.
Oh,
All right, Mr. Nocturnal.
He's gonna use both hands.
Hold him down.
wow.
All right, Mr. Jokester, spread them cheeks.
Hey.
You just had to ask.
About to clap them cheeks for real. Not metaphorically.
If you want, gentlemen, I can cast the hut. We can rest for a few minutes.
You guys feel free. Me and Jokester, defensive positions. Make sure we're not being followed.
Why not?
Casting the hut.
I'll do it as a ritual.
Okay.
They're pretty far behind us, and I'm giving everyone permission to enter and exit.
Okay. All right.
Bless you.
Ayo.
Damn it. Nothing is safe here. It's nothing sacred.
I wonder who started that.
It was funnier when it was happening to you only.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Bastards.
So the hut is cast. You two take up your lookout positions. The driver gets down, takes care of the horses.
I'll apologize for
Did I hear you snicker when you said take care of the horses?
no.
Could have sworn I heard something.
I was just sucking on my lip.
That's even worse.
Made me happy.
I'm sorry.
You know, like Marcus or McLaurin said, only horses. Hashtag only horses make me come. You know, I don't know if y'all saw that, but anyways.
And now I'm trying to forget it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry I brought that up.
I was trying to think of something else I could do to help you guys in this moment, but it's not going to work the way I thought it would. Also, to just give our position away.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah.
All right.
So two that are on lookout, roll your perception.
I'm gonna keep my bow out, keep an arrow knocked, and I believe I got those +2 arrows. So I did my damage wrong on that last guy. Can you add 4 to him later?
Sure.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Perception.
Yes.
22.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good number. 25.
Okay. There is no pursuit that you can see.
All right. Jokester,
Yep.
stay vigilant.
How long do you guys stay here?
It's your call, Doc. How long y'all need to rest?
This is just as a precaution. So if we need to go, we can
Yeah,
go.
we only stopped for a moment for the horses and to keep an eye on them, so we will proceed.
Here for the horses. Gotcha. Let's go. Jokester, regulators, mount up.
Let's regulate.
Let's go.
All right. So you guys get back on the wagon. Driver takes off. He goes, we doing normal speed or are we going faster?
Go normal.
We don't want to overwork the horses.
Yeah, I also think no word would get to anybody quicker than we would, so it would look better if we weren't hurrying.
Good idea. All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you guys go along.
I'm going to hang out in the back of the wagon.
Okay.
And keep an eye out.
Okay.
Jokester, you got the front. Why?
I'm
no,
I'm on one of the horsebacks.
Driver's constantly fighting against Jokester. Stop!
What am I doing?
And then he whips you. Stop, I said.
Oh, hey. Hey.
Again, Daddy.
Do it again.
Oh, that's terrible.
Leviatar's love.
So there was nobody following us, yes? As far as you had seen?
Coast is clear.
All right.
There's nothing coming for miles. I guarantee you. No matter what the GM says.
So whoever's looking forward, please roll perception check.
That's you, Jokester.
Yep.
I'm watching the rear.
I just thought, like, if I wanted
you
to, for however long,
25.
I could mold earth and just make a huge ditch on the road that they were coming.
Oh, that would be cool.
So if they were just gonna keep coming down the road, they would just fall in the hole.
It's not a bad idea, Doctor.
Oh, well, yeah, were you metaing that or are you telling us?
I was metaing that, but
Don't meta that, just do it.
I didn't know, like, if we were, because we were waiting for a minute, like you said.
You can put it back, right?
Well, there's nothing wrong with digging a ditch in the road and us continuing. Actually, if we did that every mile or so, that might be a good idea.
I can do it quite easily. I'm able to shape the elements that are closest to me almost by will.
By all means.
All right, well, give me about 5 minutes.
Work your magic.
Okay, so
One
you
square at a time.
randomly putting holes in the road.
You mind crafting it?
Style. Yep. Just square after square after square after square. A perfect cutout.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so
23 perception.
nice. So the two of you see a barn coming into view. It is pretty well lit up. There's a couple of guards kind of haphazardly walking around, and you see what appears to be servants, slaves, somebody else doing a lot of work.
Are they indentured?
No, they're slaves.
Fair.
No, their teeth are fine, though.
I was about to make a denture joke.
I got it.
Got all of our bases covered.
All of us got some of it.
That's what.
Gentlemen, there is a barn up ahead. There appears to be some people that are serving against their will. And there appear to be some people who are patrolling the area.
Rolling.
Yeah, patrolling.
Are these supposed workers against their will, or are they chained?
Are they chained?
They're not chained, but you know they're not happy with what they're doing.
They're not chained, Doctor, but not all prisons have bars.
Driver, is this the spot?
Fear
This
can
be
be a
the
prison
spot.
of its own.
Excellent.
Sorry, try that again.
This be the spot. This is the place that you want to come.
Gotcha. Guys, dismount, walk slowly. I'll walk alongside the wagon while we pull up.
This is definitely where I wanted to come. All right, let's go.
Pause.
There you go.
Is this Boarman's men, or is this?
We're about to find out. Act natural.
I could tell, right?
Yeah,
It is.
it is.
Most
The guards are. Mhm.
most certainly, Doctor.
The guards are the Boarman's men?
Yes.
How many?
He only sees two right now.
I only see two, gentlemen, but as you know, there are probably going to be more.
What do you think? Let's kill them?
I'm all for killing the Boarman's army.
Yeah, let's try our last plan again. See if it goes any better.
Yeah, let's do that.
Or should we maybe scout a little bit, since there appears to be fewer of them, just to ensure that no one's going to sneak up on us?
Now, we have the element of surprise. What could go wrong?
All right, let's go.
Yep.
I'm just sitting there like, what is this plan right now? If you haven't noticed, I take 5 minutes per plan at the beginning every single time, and you guys are like,
Yeah,
which I'm trying to do on purpose,
Yeah,
because
we're-
I know that's what y'all
we're trying to bypass that right now, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Give me time to give my plan out.
If y'all want to go airborne after we fire, be the time to do it.
29 for stealth.
Okay. Jokester disappears after coming off the horse.
Of course he does.
I'm going to give you disadvantage for the rest of the night.
I can't. I was dying so hard the second time I watched it. He's like, "You come down his back," and all of us were just like,
31.
that was so.
Okay. So you disappear into the shadows.
Shadows
I'm going to hide in the cart as we're approaching.
is where the justice lies. In the shadow. Because it's blind.
It's actually not as bad as it could have been. What is my stealth? It's pretty bad.
You could hide
8.
under the
Okay.
you could hide under the corpses in there.
So as the wagons go along, Dr. Strauss, his armor's rattling every time it hits a small
So we
bump.
got mistletoes or whatever there, and the jingle bells in the damn cart.
Right?
I don't know why I said
What are you
mistletoes.
doing?
How many bodies do we see like silhouetted on the outside? Like how many physical bodies we seeing moving?
You can see a total of 10. 2 of them you know are guards, and the other 8 you know are workers.
Okay, and then when we said, "Oh, we were gonna attack," was there like what's the shape of the setup? I guess you could
So,
say. Do we
you've got-
generally look at everything like a square
Yeah.
or circle?
You can look at it either way.
Okay.
Basically, Jokester jumped off the horse, went into the shadows, disappeared. Nocturnal disappeared going the other way,
Okay.
and Doctor's in the wagon hiding.
In the
Okay.
shadows.
So because there was not too much relay of what the pre-plan was, except for just a, you guys stealth, we attack. When you attack, I'm gonna try to.
I said take flight when we attack.
Right. But I meant like like direction, right? I guess you just up in the air, hit. So, but my first intention will be to
First time around here, huh?
Yeah. My first attempt will be to distract. So while we're moving forward, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion in front of the most numbered men and create what I would imagine they would be sexually attracted to female version of like them, basically, like a savage barbarian, I guess Amazonian woman. Are these guys like in like loincloths and bones and
The Boarman's army?
They're in worn clothing. They look like peasants from somebody.
Okay. So I was picturing like barbarian.
No, they're definitely not barbarian.
Are you talking about the Boarman's army or the slaves?
Correct. The guards.
Boarman's army?
The guards.
No, they're in armor.
The people that would attack us.
They're in armor.
Okay.
They look very sophisticated.
Well, I guess it'll just be a beautiful woman in like a flowing white see-through dress, long blonde, like an elvish woman. Elven women are here, right?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Okay.
slower. I can only get so hard.
So I will put this right in the middle of as many cloistered bodies as I can to try to distract as many as I can.
How large is Minor Illusion?
The hot bitch come
It
from.
says that you can create a sound or an image of an object within range. Oh, you create a sound or an image of an object. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's
See
not
the
first.
Well, it
description
gives you
below.
like there's within a certain dimension, right?
Image. You can create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a small chest. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
5 foot cube.
So they wouldn't have been attracted anyway.
Right.
Just do like a nice rack.
Right.
It's nice.
I could just do like a poster of boobies, but I figured I could do.
Yeah,
I'm
do
thinking
the
of it as
poster.
minor image, kind of. You know what I'm thinking
Billboard.
of? I'm thinking of it bigger than what it's supposed to be used. Minor illusion on like Baldur's Gate 3, you can create like a person or whatever, or like a mannequin or
Or a
whatever.
cat.
Or, yeah. So I will stick to my original plan, but I will put this completely off. I will do a lion's roar, and it'll come from opposite side of where we're approaching. So as far opposite side of the camp as I could shoot, I'm gonna try to make a lion's roar or any large creature's roar. I just saw lion's roar, so I went with that.
All right. So the workers freak out a little bit. The two guards just kind of like, why would that be roaring out here?
Can I interject something, GM?
Sure.
I hear him do this, so I'm going to assist. I'm casting Thaumaturgy to make a scream sound.
Nice.
That's actually pretty fun.
like we're making our own thriller.
Yeah.
Our thriller track.
So
It's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
when you assist, one of the guards gets nervous, draws his weapons, and he's kind of looking. The other one's like, chill out, man. There's no lions in this region. Somebody's just pranking us. A couple of wizards must be out there. Don't worry about it. We're all good.
Can we hear any of that?
You and Jokester probably do. Two doctors don't.
Doctor, I think it's working.
Yeah. This one looks distracted. Hopefully the other one will fall in suit.
Yeah,
Got him right where we want
Let's
him.
keep doing it.
And we're out of spells.
Well, no, these are cantrips.
God, they're cantrips, right? Yeah.
It's just like a record on skip.
You guys are doing this.
We'll do that.
They're both like, what are the wizards up to? Bunch of morons.
Meanwhile, we're just.
And they see the wagon approaching. They're like, come. And whenever you two want to do your attacks, let me know.
They're calling us forward.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the range on the guards?
You guys get within 70 feet before they realize the wagon's coming.
70. I can do that. Steady aim it.
Okay.
Oh, hold up.
What?
So you wouldn't know.
What? I can't hear you. You're stealth.
Okay.
Anything we do is meta if you...
No, don't. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
No, after you.
I'm good.
No,
Go
tell
ahead.
me.
Nope.
All right.
That's your turn.
Okay, well, 21 to hit.
That hits.
Joker's just taking a pee. Oh man, I've really been waiting for so long to let this out.
That is numbers.
Sneak attack.
18.
Okay. So, Nocturnal comes into view off to the right, about 70 feet away from the guards, as you see his arrow sink into the guard's left shoulder. He's like, "Oh, we're under attack! Sound the alarm!" And the other guard starts running into the barn.
We're supposed to shoot at the same time, Jokester.
Yeah, well, you know,
Just thinking that as soon as you stand up. Damn it, Joker.
He can't see you.
steady aim. I'm going for the guy going towards a fucking barn. Hey. Be 22.
That hits.
All right.
Roll your damage.
Yep.
So what is your damage up to now?
D8 plus 5.
About 2 minutes.
Holy fuck.
That looks really good.
That's funny.
Was that 27?
This is 12, 17, 27, yeah.
27 plus 5.
32.
So,
69.
he's was that doubled?
No, it wasn't.
No, that's okay. So, as the guard starts running towards the barn, you shoot him in the right hip. Arrow goes out the other side of his hip, out the left side, and he just kind of falls down dead.
Okay, can I use an action surge
Sure.
and go after the other one that Nocturnal shot?
Sure.
But he's dead. Shut up.
I was gonna say no.
You wish.
Did 60 damage on that guy. That's his twin you're aiming at. Idiot.
He's trying to kill Steel again. What'd you roll?
Son of a. Love this app. Really do. It's great.
Works fine for me.
It's a 26.
That hits.
Ooh, nice. 13.
13. All right. So you hit him in his right shoulder, and he kind of stumbles. He's looking really rough, but he's still up.
What?
Son of a.
What's that? Action surge for me too?
You already ended your turn, sir.
I never said I ended my turn. Y'all just assumed.
I'll let you have
I
it.
got glossed over.
Yep. Blow your action surges on these two gentlemen.
We don't
Yeah.
want these guys getting out of hand.
Yeah,
Go for it.
The ones that are going to alert everyone else.
Yeah,
Go
that
for
they
it.
already could do a call to arms.
Do it.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, I gotta
He
do
told
it.
the other guy to
The
Ring
sound the
alarm.
They're
alarm.
yelling at each other, but trying to get to more people. That's from what I got.
30, 20,
That hits.
Yeah.
and 12 points of damage.
That was enough. As your second arrow sinks into his chest, he drops down.
Ah,
I'm just gonna say to myself in my stealthy area,
Ka-chow.
You hear one more time?
Yeah.
then I'm just gonna be,
Nice.
Jokester, careful. I hear a lion. Sounds like it's attacking a woman. Be on high alert.
gotcha.
So, what would you guys like to do? 2 guards are dead.
There's no.
The slaves that weren't affected by the spell are kind of standing there, kind of watching you guys, not sure if they...
Gonna come out of the shadows and move on up.
Okay.
You guys wait here. We're here to liberate you.
Do you know what's behind the hill?
What hill?
The hill on the other side of the barn.
I do not. What is it?
The encampment.
What encampment?
The encampment of the Boarmans. They're getting ready to move on to the next destination. They moved here last night.
They're moving?
Yes.
Do you know where they're headed?
I do not. I have not heard this information yet.
We heard that this is a village where they get their food.
This
Where
is
do they
where they
keep-
store their food, yes.
Where do they keep their food?
In the barn.
Is there any more guards around here?
Not at the moment. They're all in the encampment right now, getting missions and being told what they need to do.
Doc, Jokester,
Is there
other Doc.
is there like any like spot in the perimeter that I could see where I can get in? Because I'm still stealth, right?
No. When you attack, you come out of stealth.
Shit. Okay. Can I re-stealth?
You can now.
Okay.
Okay, let's try this again. Doc, Jokester, other doctor. Now's our chance. We gotta poison the food right now.
Is this all of the poor man's food?
As far as I know, yes.
Make sure your men do not touch this food. The less you know, the better.
We will stay away.
Should we be expecting company soon?
I would say no. There's usually a lot of screams and yellings.
Oh, that was us.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have interesting sex lives, yes.
They
But
okay.
don't judge me. Are you sex shaming me?
I maybe.
Mr. Nocturnal, don't be such a bitch.
Very nice. So take this to go grab the poison.
Actually, Doc, can you get rid of these bodies?
Yeah, of course.
Hide them in the earth. Rest you guys,
You mean buried them, Mr. Nocturnal?
hide them in the earth.
Hide them in the earth. You got it.
Sounds much more covert. I'm a fucking poet with words, okay?
He's like, do
Hide them in the earth.
you want my men and I to leave?
Stay here. Pretend nothing happened.
Will do. We will continue our jobs then.
So I rolled a 23 for stealth.
Okay. You
So-
disappear back in the shadows.
So was there anywhere I could see like an opening to get inside
Inside
the barn area where they keep the food?
the barn doors are open right now.
Okay.
They seem to be moving a harvest from somewhere. These 10 guys are bringing stuff in from somewhere out of the darkness. You're not sure where.
Okay, so I just want to kind of move inside.
Okay.
And stay, as hidden as I possibly can and just kind of scope it out, see if I can see any potential straggling, people of the Boarman's army in there.
Okay. Right now, there's no others. It was just those 2 guards. What you're thinking is the company-size element would have stopped anybody coming this way.
Okay.
And they had light guards.
All right, so I'm going to start looking around to see if I can find their food supply.
Oh, you see it. It's all over the place.
Oh, so it's just right out in the open.
Mm-hmm. It's not
Hell
hidden.
yeah.
It's stacked, piled. It's everywhere.
It's on full display.
Well,
Are
I just wasted my time. I turn around. Hey guys, food's over here.
We know, Mr. Jokester.
It's like a fucking cornucopia just sitting out there plain as fucking day. This idiot is sitting here.
It's like you just snuck into Costco. Where's the food?
I come walking back out. Yeah.
It's like that John Travolta meme.
Yeah.
Servant,
You guys are welcome.
servant,
Yes.
is this the last of the food? Do y'all have any more that y'all are bringing in right now?
Yes. There's a lot more to be brought in.
Bring in as much as you can.
We will do so.
Give it 30 minutes and then stop. No more after that.
We'll do.
Driver.
Driver,
Yes.
up to the farm,
Yeah.
house, barn.
He brings
Dang.
it up to the barn. Backs it in.
Get back into the barn.
Well, the driver does know how to
You're
back
like,
that
you
thing up.
couldn't even let me have that one.
Let's
We're too quick.
driver, I'll help you offload the poisons. Jokester, help us out.
Yep.
Driver, you're free to go after this, as far as I'm concerned.
I appreciate it.
You held your end of the bargain.
Good luck on your journeys.
Can you get out of here safely?
I can make it.
Are you sure? Because we kind of
Do you want me to take those people with me?
fucked up the roads on the way out of here.
I'll go that way.
All right. You think you can?
I think I can manage.
Give them 30 minutes and then take them.
Will do.
You want us to get those corpses out of the back of your wagon?
It would be nice.
Yeah, let's do that. Jokester, grab a body.
Yep.
Well, you can do it, put your back into it.
I got it.
There you go.
Here,
There you go.
over here in the holes.
Doctor. Hide these in the earth as well.
Got my hand on the ass cheeks. All right, let's go.
How deep are we wanting to hide these?
Very deep.
More than 6 inches, I presume.
Hopefully.
Well, for some
Well,
of us, that's not. Yeah.
not all of us were blessed equally.
So yeah, I'll shoot in the ground 4 graves.
All right.
I said I shoot into the ground. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, where's this going?
So you hide the bodies in the ground,
In the
That's what I'm calling
earth.
it from now
in the
on.
earth.
We hide the bodies in the
In
earth.
the earth.
My dad died yesterday. I gotta hide his body in the earth. So I'm calling funerals from now on, I guarantee. Oh, you had to go hide your dad in the earth? I'm
You're
sorry.
welcome. You're welcome for that.
Thank you. That's awesome.
So you have the poisons out in the barn, getting ready to poison the foods. We'll find out what happens next time.
Hey.
On Super Cringe Roleplay.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all of our new patrons.
Hell yeah.
All the donos. We really appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Producer E, keep it running. Because this is where we look cool.
Except for when I do this.
Right, Jim?
Always.
Oh, dude, you just ruined that. We were just blowing each other.